Hi everyone. On behalf of Urban Expositions, welcome to this webinar. My name is Pat and I'm one of your customer service representatives from Segmark Solutions. We are here today to tell you about a free marketing opportunity brought to you by Urban Expositions. First, a few housekeeping notes. I want to let you know that we are recording today's webinar. Upon request, you will be able to receive an email with a link to today's recording. The link will also be posted to the exhibitor portion of the show's website. If you have difficulty hearing us today and are listening through your computer, please check that your speaker volume is turned up. If you are still having problems hearing through your computer, please consider dialing in through the conference call line. The dial-in information was included in the link that you were sent inviting you to today's webinar. Feel free to ask any questions throughout this webinar using the questions box located to the right side of your screen on the control panel. We will respond to questions throughout the presentation and have designated time for a Q&A at the end as well. Today we have Joe Watson of Segmark Solutions who will provide us with an explanation of the types of invitations and walk us through the steps in how to use them and how to order them. Once we complete this, Joe will follow up with your Q&As. Before I turn things over to Joe, let me introduce the Customer Invitation Program. What is the Exhibitor Marketing Portal? Philadelphia Gift Show's Customer Invitation Program is a free marketing add-on that is provided to all of our exhibitors. While we already do an enormous amount of attendee marketing, the Customer Invitation Program is an excellent way to ensure that the customers and prospects that you know receive an invitation from you to attend the show. This is a great way to market and promote your business, including your location and booth number at the show. There is also a bonus incentive in using this complimentary program. By using this program, you can earn $25 for each new retail company that registers and verifies on site. The incentive applies for each new retail company or returning company that has not attended the Philadelphia Gift Show in the past 2 years. In the event of multiple registrations, only the first exhibitor with registration through their eBite or web banner will be awarded the $25. There are 2 online components to this new program, free customized web buttons and customized email invitations. There are 2 size options for the customized web buttons, and you are more than welcome to order both. For the email invitation, you also have several options. Both of these components are very easy to order, and the process is extremely user-friendly. And now I would like to introduce Joe Watson, who will begin with the customized web buttons and walk us through the entire program.
Thank you, Pat, and thank you for everyone that's joined in this morning. As Pat just said, we're going to do an overview of the Exhibitor Marketing Portal. And again, I just want to let everyone know that this is a free opportunity paid for by show management. So Urban Expositions is, providing this marketing tool for you to use totally 100% free of charge. So let's get started here. We're going to start off by talking about the web banners. There are 2 web banners. The first one is 200 by 200, and the second one is 400 by 400. Each one has different uses for them. The first one, the 200 by 200, I'm just going to scroll down here, and that you can use that in a couple of places. The first place would be your company website. We've just put together a small mocked-up website here for you just to give you, a look-see as to, where you might want to place it. But where you do place it is totally up to you. Whether you put it on your home page, if you have a special page set up just for the show, it's entirely up to you where you put it. Another use for the smaller of the 2 web buttons, the 200 by 200, excuse me, would be a company newsletter. If you have an e-newsletter, you can definitely include the web button as we have here in your newsletter. Something else that you can do if you don't have room, maybe you're a little tight on space, this month or this quarter when you're sending it out, you might want to just click here. To register for the show, and then behind the scenes, what you need to do is link this link right here. Once you place an order for a web button, you will receive an email from customer service. Right here in the first paragraph, you're going to have a link, and it's going to end with a different code. That is the link that drives everyone to the show registration page. Again, the web button is just, we'll just call it a pretty face, a nice box to carry the link. So you absolutely have to link behind the scenes. It's a very simple hyperlink. Whoever maintains your company website will definitely know how to do that. And then when your visitors click on it, it will bring them to the show registration page. And again, it's very important to use this link, and we're going to get into the eVite shortly to use that link, because as Pat mentioned, there's a special $25 incentive, and that could only be registered if you use this link. So if someone registers for the show just by going to the show site, and and they don't register using your link, then you may not get credit if they are a new company or someone that hasn't attended in 2 years. So again, you want to use the link. What we're going to do now is we're just going to take a little hop over to the actual order site. This is the landing page for Philadelphia Gift Show. Once you're on the page, you're going to see where you have the opportunity of ordering the eVite or the web buttons. And as we were talking about the web buttons first, we're going to start there. We're going to show you just how easy it is to place an order. You simply just click on the web buttons, and they come up, and we give you a little larger view of both sides web buttons. Now, the larger button, that is specifically for social media and Facebook. It is 400 by 400, and that's the size that you're going to receive from us. However, when you download it to your Facebook account, it's going to reduce it to 160 by 160. So this is the size that Facebook is looking for when you upload, and it'll reduce it to 160 by 160. And again, over here, this is the 200 by 200, which we've spoken about. We're just going to scroll down to the order page a little bit. You can order 1 or 2. In here, you would simply put in your booth number, and then your contact information would go right here. That's how easy this is to order. It's really as simple as 1, 2, 3. So if you're currently not using Facebook and you don't want to, and you don't have a presence, just simply uncheck that, and you only have to order the square one. But if you do have a Facebook account for your company, and in a company e-newsletter or a web button, then you could choose both of them. Again, one or the other. Put in your booth number, your contact information, and simply hit the submit button. Your contact information, that comes directly to customer service. That's really there for us and us only. It's not shared with anyone, and we have that just in case there is a problem that we can contact you. So that's why the contact information is there. So we're just going to uncheck this, and we're going to come back to the landing page for a moment. And now we're going to just go back and do a very quick review. So once you place the order, you can order 1 or both of the buttons. This is an email that you will receive from customer service. Again, you have to use this hyperlink here for the buttons. And you can use them in one of 2 ways. It could be in your company website. You can use it in an e-newsletter. And actually there's a third way. Another way that you can use the smaller of the 2 buttons would be in your email signature. Again, it's another great way to promote your presence at the show. The whole premise behind this marketing portal is to bring new attendees to the show and to direct them to your traffic. So we want to make it as easy as possible. Okay, that's the web button portion of this. Now we're going to go and we're going to talk about the eVite a little bit. There's 3 email options for you to take advantage of. One of the options has 2 pictures down here. There's another opportunity with a single picture, which we're going to get to in a moment. And then there's yet a third option with 3 places for your pictures. What we've seen so far in tracking the orders that have come in, and I believe this is really due to the nature of the industry, is most of the exhibitors that have participated in the program so far, they have used either the 2 or 3 option. Again, because here's where you want to talk about your products, show your products off, and this eVite is really all about you. The only show branding, branding for the show is up here with the venue dates. All this information in here, you have an opportunity to talk about your products, to talk about your service. So what we're going to do before we cover the reply email and everything, we're going to go back over to the ordering page. Again, don't forget the $25 incentive for any new exhibitor or exhibiting company, or any exhibiting company that has not attended in the last 2 years. So what we're going to do is we're simply, when you get to the landing page, you're going to click on the eVite, and as I just explained, we have 3 different options. Option 1 has 1 opportunity for an upload. Option 2, you have 2, and option 3 here. And as you can see with the different options, you have a little more place for text here. You have a little less here, and because we're giving you the opportunity for 3 uploads here, there's a little less space. But what we have done, and what we're going to do is we're just going to choose number 2 for a moment. And we're going to actually have an opportunity to view all 3. But once you click on the eVite you would like to use, it automatically changes down below. So now you're going to see, what it's going to look like. Your company name goes right here. Your booth number here. Your company website will appear in this area. And for this option with 2 photos on the bottom, we give you heading 1, and just as it is highlighted here and bolded, it will appear in color. Then you have up to 2 paragraphs down below to talk about your product or your service. And again, you do not have to use both paragraphs. If you'd only like to use 1 paragraph, that's fine. Then you go down, you have heading 2, and heading 2 would refer to your second picture, and you would talk about it there. So let's just scroll down and take a look at the order page. Very, very simple. Your company name goes in here. Your booth number, you would just put in your booth number there. Your company website. Your first heading. In here would be message 1. If you had a second message that pertained to the first graphic, your first photo, by all means you can use it. And then you would go down to heading 2 here, and you would use paragraph 1, paragraph 2. Then you simply go to your computer, you would hit your browse, just like you were uploading a picture to send to a friend, or if you were uploading an email list. What you would do is browse out, you would attach it, go to your second one, and attach it. Now, you've probably noticed over here to the right, we have some information. That's just some basic information there to help you. But again, during your ordering process, if you have any questions at all, customer service is there to assist you. If you're having problems uploading a photo, if you're having problems, with, maybe you had a PDF and you can't convert it to a JPEG, because we do ask that you give us a JPEG. It is not a problem at all. Give us a call at customer service or just send it to us in an email. We're going to go over the contact information in a little while, but it's on the order pages. If you come down into the please read carefully information, it gives you some useful and helpful hints. Up here is our phone number. Over here would be the email address. You simply just click it and send us any questions you have. We do have our customer service people manning the phones from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, sometimes the lines do get busy. If you do get our voicemail, please just leave a voicemail. We will respond to you very quickly, because once you hang up, your email goes to all of the customer service representatives that are on call at that time, and the next available customer service rep will get back to you. And I assure you, we will get back to you in very, very short order. It's not going to be 24 hours or 12 hours. We will respond to you very quickly. So again, let's just go back to the order page for a moment, and let's continue down the page. So we've already put in our headings. We've put in our company name and our booth number and our website, and we've uploaded our images. So right here is an opt-out email address. The opt-out email address it needs to be put in there, so this way when someone receives the email, if they want to opt out from your list, then they would click it. It would go to the email within your company or your organization, and someone would update your files. Next, you have an opportunity. It's either or. If you would like us to send your emails out for you, that is absolutely not a problem. We can do it. We are a third-party company. We absolutely do not share your lists with show management or anyone else. Once you send us your file and we upload it, and once we deploy it for you, as long as there is not a secondary deployment, your list is deleted from our servers that evening. So if you were to place an order tomorrow and you asked us to deploy it for you on Friday and there were no other deployments, then by Friday night your list would be deleted from our server. And again, we absolutely do not share the information from your list. That is proprietary information. If your company has a letter that you would like us to sign, please by all means send it over. I will sign the letter. I'm the president of Segmark Solutions, and we take security very, very safely here. Okay, so if you would like us to send your email out, you leave a little check in the box. You would simply browse out to your computer. You would attach the list. In this area here, a reply to address. Again, that should be someone within your company or organization that can answer any questions. Once this email goes out, your customers, your prospects, they'll be receiving it. If they had any questions, it should be someone within your organization that could answer those questions for them. Right here, we have a deployment date. You can put multiple dates in there. What we encourage is, for our exhibitors to place an order now and send an email out early. This way, you're getting in front of everyone. All of us today, we have very, very busy schedules, and this, by sending it out now, you'll be able to get in front of your customers, your prospects, and it's more of a save the date. We're still a month and a half, 2 months away from the show, but it's not too early to send an email out. And then what we can do is we can send out a second email as you get closer to the show. Again, down here is just the information, your name, your company name, your email, phone number. Again, that is only for us. We do not share that, but let's say you imported or you uploaded a file and the file was very small. Well, rather than us just using it, what customer service, what our customer service reps are going to do, we're going to reach out to you. We're going to let you know that, the photo 1 is not really representing itself well. Do we have a larger photo? Do we have something else? Can we help you in any way, to fix it? That's why that information is there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up here just for a moment, and we're going to take a look at...
I have one question.
Sure.
While we're here, it's one person is emailed in. Can I enter more than one email for different products?
Yes, that's a great question, and thank you for that question. Absolutely. You can place an order, this week, and then if you want to place another order down the road, you can place another order. Even if you want to place a third order, by all means, you can absolutely do that. So if you have multiple products and you have different, your list, your internal list is segmented out where only a certain amount of your clients are interested in certain products, you can place an order for those. And then if you want to place another order and then even a third order, absolutely you can do that. You can even use the different options. So as I said earlier, we're going to take a quick look at all 3 options. We just looked at the one that had 2 photos down bottom, and then we're just going to click on number 1, and you're going to see where it's just 1 photo here. You have a little bit more room down here to talk about your products, heading 1, heading 2, and then all the other information is absolutely the same. Again, over here to the right, it's just some helpful information for you, a limit of 45 characters, please enter your booth number. When we come down here and we're asking you to upload a JPEG, we do suggest 250 by 200. Again, if you're having any problems at all in sizing the photos, just give us a call or send it to us and say help. We're here to help you. We're more than happy to resize it for you. That's why we're here. We do say 72 DPI, and some other, the opt-out, we covered that a few moments ago, and our customer service number is right here. You can always reach us, again, from 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you could send us an email, and we will definitely get back to you. And we're just going to take a quick look at option number 3, which, again, I mentioned earlier, many of the exhibitors that have participated in the program so far have used this option because, as you can see, it really gives you an opportunity to showcase your different products. And you have a little less room to talk about it, but you have more visibility. And then when we scroll down, once again, this whole page here, it's all exactly the same. The only difference is you're going to see an upload for 3 versus 2, or even versus 1 if that's the option that you chose. So we're going to leave the order site right now and just go over to the PDF where we were before. And I want to talk a little bit about the email that you will receive. So once you place an order, you are going to receive an email from us. This link right here is the link that you would click on. It will show you your email. If and when you click on the link and you open it up, if you see any problems with it at all, you can just send us an email. If you don't like the positioning of a photo, possibly you see where maybe the copy that you entered, you don't like the way that it flows and you would like to rewrite it, just send it to us in an email. Provide us the new copy, the new photo, and we'll be more than happy to make the change. And then we'll send it back to you. We'll send you a brand new link that you can use. And again, any problems at all with that link, please just send it back to us with any changes that you have, and we'll be more than happy to take care of them for you. We have received, several calls, exhibitors. You're currently using Constant Contact. You're using MailChimp. Not a problem. If you would like, just again, give us a call at customer service. We will provide you with the HTML code necessary, which is right here, and you would cut and paste that into your templates. The only, not a warning, but just a cautious. If you are using Constant Contact, MailChimp, any one of the other services, once you cut and paste the HTML code in, please send yourself a test and test the registration link to be absolutely sure that you are going to the show registration page. That's very important. Most of the time, it is successful. But over the past 10, 12 years we've been running these programs, we have seen where certain versions of external software, they break the links. So please, by all means, be sure to test it, because if your registration doesn't work, then you're going to lose the opportunity of potentially earning $25 for each of the new exhibiting companies that you bring to the show. So once again, this is the HTML code. You can also get this code yourself. When you get your email and you open it up, you just put your mouse in the white area, you right-click, and you say View Source, and it exposes all the HTML code, and you can cut it and paste it in. But again, if you have any problems with that, we'll be more than happy to send you a little text file that will contain all of your HTML code. Okay, I think we have a couple more questions I'm seeing come in, so why don't we take those questions?
Okay, we have one here. How many times, is there a limit as to how many times I can send out an email? Is there a limit to that?
No, there's not. That's a two-part question. If you are going to deploy the emails yourself, if you do have, Constant Contact, MailChimp, one of those services, you can place as many orders as you like, and you can send it out as many times as you like. If you would like us to deploy a list for you, and many exhibitors have sent us their list so far, we can deploy up to 10,000 emails for you. Anything over 10,000, we will, check with show management to see if we can send any additional quantities out. So if you had an email list that, let's say, had 1,000 names on it, and you submitted 2 or 3 orders, we can definitely do that for you because you're under the 10,000 limit. If if you wanted to place an order using the email template that had 1 photo and you want to send in a specific list for that, absolutely you can do that. Then if you wanted to take advantage of one of the other opportunities, whether it be the one with 2 photos or 3 photos, and you wanted to upload a different list for that, we can accommodate that for you as well.
I have another question here in regards to can we use both the eVites and web button options, or is it one or the other?
Yes, no, that's a good question. You can use everything. You can use both web button options, the 200 by 200, and you can also use the email options, and you can use option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4. So you can use each one of these, and you can also use both of the web buttons.
I have another question here. Can I upload my logo versus an image, product image?
Yes. When you're over on the, let's go over there so we could all take a look at it. These are some really great questions that are coming in, and thank you for your questions. We're just going to go back to this one and choose 2. So in box number 1, if you wanted to put a logo of your company, by all means you can do that. And then over here in option number 2, you can talk about one of your products. And then 2 weeks from now, if you wanted to submit another email and use just 2 product shots, you can do that.
And we have another question here in regards to the contact information. with the e-bike, does my contact information fall on the e-bike? Does it appear on the e-bike?
Okay, no. It does not appear on the e-bike. The only place that your contact information, that would be this area right here that you're filling in, that is only for us in customer service. So once again, you submit an order and we see something wrong with one of the photos. It's just for our customer service representatives to reach out to you. This information is shared with no one, just as if you submit an email list for us, it is shared with absolutely no one. And I'll just reiterate the fact that we are more than happy to sign a security letter if you have one.
In regards to uploading the images, the question here in regards to if they can't get it to the specified size on the side, can they upload it? Will the form accept an image that isn't the 250 by 200 pixels?
Yes, absolutely. As long as it's a JPEG image, our system will accept it, and by all means, we will resize it. Please, if you're struggling with resizing your JPEG, please do not worry about it. Over 90% of our orders that come in, the images are not sized correctly. That's why we're here in customer service to help you out. Again, any questions at all in any phase of your order, give us a call at customer service number, and again, it's here. It's 203-563-9212, or you can email orders at urbanexpoinvitations.com, and that will go to the next available service representative, and they will definitely get back to you and help you out in any way. Again, just to cover that, once you place an order, we send you an email with a link. You view it. If there is something there that you don't like, if it's an image that you would like us to change, please just send it to us, and we will then change that for you. So I'm just going to go back over here. We're just going to do a very quick recap, and if there's no other questions, our webinar will conclude for today. So again, with the web button, you can use it on your company website. You can use it in an e-newsletter. And again, if you don't have room for the web button, you could just simply put the words, click here to register for Philadelphia Gift Show. And then behind the scenes, I know I'm doing some moving here, but I just want to make sure, you have to make sure that web button is linked to this code right here. Another way that you can use the web button would be in your email signature. And then we're just going to scroll down here. Again, we've covered all the email invitations, and you can order multiple emails using different templates. This is an email that you will receive from us. And once you click the link, you will be able to view your email. And again, if you have any questions, any problems, just contact customer service. Our number's at the bottom of this email as well, as is the email address that you can contact us on. If you have any problems in obtaining your HTML code, because you have, or you're using MailChimp or Constant Contact, and you're having problems extracting it from the email we sent you, just send us a quick email, give us a call, and ask us for the HTML code. We'll drop it into a plain text file and send it right over to you. And if there are no other questions today, let's check and see if there's any other questions.
Nope, I believe we're good.
Okay, so there are no other questions. By all means, give us a call at our customer service number, 203-563-9212, when you're placing your order. And on behalf of Urban and Segmark, we thank you very much for tuning in today to today's seminar. Thanks so much, and have a good day. We do have one question that just came in. I'm not sure if everyone is logged out, but it said, will this be offered in any other urban shows? Yes. Presently, it is running for Seattle. It's also running for California, Windy City, San Francisco, and Las Vegas. So those are the other shows that we will be that Urban will be offering this. And I do not see any more questions. So again, thank you so much for attending. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see everyone at the show.